Now we have to get the cat comfortable with us approaching, reaching out to, and petting him or her. So in order to do this, we do something what I call the approach, right? The approach sequence. At this point, you're going to continue doing your sessions once a day, which is either going to be cross-legged side to side or starting petting without treats. And throughout the day, outside of your session, throughout the day or night, every time you're home, you're going to do what I'm about to show you. The more times you do this, the faster the cat will progress, because it's all about repetition and creating this positive association. What we're doing is we're having the cat realize every time a human comes towards me, I get a treat. I like to create little Tupperware containers of dry kibble. And this whole time we haven't been feeding any dry food, only wet, in order to make sure there's no free feeding in the middle of the day. And that's just so that we can do our sessions just before mealtime, so our treats have the highest value possible, right? And so we're going to use the kibble so that we can do this even like 30 times a day without worrying that the cat's going to get a stomach ache or diarrhea from junk food treats. We're going to put them in little containers, like little hard Tupperware containers, because cats can chew through plastic bags. And I put them throughout the home. Even in a 1-bedroom home, I put maybe 4 of them around, maybe 6 even. The more of these you have in the home, the more likely you're going to do it. So essentially, every time I'm walking in the general direction of the cat, I'll say, oh, opportunity to do this. Let me go take a small detour, get the treat, and work on approach. It literally only takes 1 to 2 seconds of your time every time you're walking back and forth. So what's that? Like 2 to 5 minutes total a day. And it's really easy. I'm not going to show you with the treat container because this is my own cat, Earl Grey, and he will come towards me if I have the treat containers, because I've tried this video about 16 times and he kept running towards me. So we're going to try it a little differently now. So I'm going to take a small detour, take the treat container, do 1 to 2 shakes so that the cat realizes, oh, treat's coming, right? And the cat doesn't run away immediately. So treat's coming, 1 to 2 shakes. I take out 1 treat, put the container back, and I start working my way towards the cat. In order to walk towards the cat, you want to walk sideways because it's less scary versus if you come head on, it's a bit scary that, oh gosh, the human's coming to get me. Versus if you walk sideways a little slowly, it's a little less intimidating, right? And so if you think about it too, like I guess it's good to show you what the cat sees. We're gonna walk sideways and we're gonna have our hands out nice and low. And so this is what the cat's seeing. You wanna make sure you're keeping that hand below the chin, because if it's at eye level, this is what the cat sees, and that's pretty scary. Okay. The other thing is you don't want to stare at the cat while you're walking towards the cat. That's also intimidating. Just do like sleepy eyes or look a little bit to the side. I usually kind of look to the side so the cat thinks I'm just walking in that general direction and not making a beeline for him or her. Okay, so I shook the container, I took 1 treat or 1 kibble, and I have it in my hand. I make sure I show the cat so that the cat sees that I have the kibble in my hand. See, Earl? I have the kibble, right? And then I'm gonna walk slowly. I'm just gonna look a little bit to the side. Walk slowly like a crab. Normal cats won't come towards you like this, but you see, if I need to, I'm gonna come lower and dip my knees a little bit as I come closer, just to make sure the kibble's coming in below his chin. So let me show you that again. As I come closer, I might dip a little lower if I have to, right? Normal cats won't come up to you like that. They'll just stay there, and you just hold the kibble in your palm under the chin as an invitation until the cat eats it. And once the cat eats it, I want you to walk away. And that's it, right? It's really important that right after the cat eats the kibble, you walk away, because we are teaching the cat and sending the signal that, Earl, don't go, stay there. We are sending, I'm just gonna give him a treat so he doesn't run away. We're sending the signal to the cat that I'm not gonna ask anything of you, right? I don't expect you to give me anything. I'm just gonna walk towards you and give you a treat, and that's it. And that's no expectations whatsoever. It's really important not to hang around a little bit, or even worse, like start trying to pet the cat when the cat's not quite at that stage yet. That's in the later stages of this technique. Okay, stay there, Earl. Okay, so Earl, come back up. Just gonna go get some more treats. And then what we're going to do is after the cat consistently doesn't run away, when you do this, the next step is we're going to introduce one new thing. Once in a while, we're going to approach the cat. Stay there, Earl. Once in a while, we're going to approach the cat and show the cat just our finger. Come here. I'm just going to give him a treat so he stays, right? Once in a while, we're going to approach the cat, but just show the cat our finger as if the hand has a treat but doesn't have a treat. And then I walk towards the cat like this. And normally I would put the finger right under the chin in front of the nose. So it would look like this. And the cat's going to reach and touch it with the nose, okay? The tip of your finger. And it's important that you keep this finger low under the chin. Normal cats will just like touch the nose. After the cat touches the nose, walk away. That's it. No treats, okay? You're gonna do that once in a while. But then in between, you're going to do the same thing with the treat again. So initially, we're going to do the finger one. Here, Earl. We're going to do the finger one only 10% of the time. Just intersperse it throughout the day, right? And then over time, we're going to make it 20% of the time, 40% of the time, 50%, 70%, 80%. We're just going to just shift it, right? Gradually, we're going to have more fingers without treats and fewer times we're giving a treat. And this is how we start getting the cat used to us approaching without treats at all. Okay, so this is my cat Earl, so he's getting very excited by the treats. Okay, so now we've gotten to the point where we're 100% just doing the finger. Walking toward you, looking a little bit to the side, having the hand under the chin, touch the nose, walk away. We're doing that 100% of the time. And then right about that time, you want to line it up with when we're doing the petting without treats. So as we're getting to the last stages of the petting without treats in our sessions, we're then able to come in sideways and have the cat sniff our finger and then do a light pet. And then we walk away. So the light pet, I usually just do like a light pet on the cheek and then I walk away. And then over time, you could rub the cheek. Except this guy's super excited for his treats. Okay, so that's how we're going to work on approach. It does take time, but you'll find because the petting without treats takes a while as well, the two eventually converge and the timing works out perfectly. So this is what the hand placement would look like from my point of view. When I offer the treat, it's going to come in from below the chin. Okay. And if the cat's on the floor, you're going to have to dip down. And this is what it looks like when you have the finger. It's just very relaxed. It comes in below the chin and cat will sniff it, touch the nose, and then you take it back and walk away. No sudden movements, all nice and slow. And it's really important that your finger is relaxed, right? It's pointing, but it's relaxed. It's not stiff straight because then you'll have tension. So relaxed. And it's going to come in and they'll sniff it. Don't make your finger like this. I've had somebody, well, actually 2 different people, make their finger like this. And what happens is the cat may not want to sniff it and be scared of it because if you think about it, this is what the cat sees, right? Versus a finger is a little less scary.